That ought to do the trick. Now, one could say I've grown predictable, but one could also say I like what I like. So, it's already patched. And that is what I'm talking about. I might just leave that patch open and ready and use it for the ARP. Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. And if you were in the US, you probably have, dare I say it, I hope you do, 3-day weekend. Add a little res. Or we go light band pass and heavy res and turn it into like a big phaser ball of goo. Hell, we even patched the dang old spread, man. Slower, bro. Oh yeah, now it's gonna be all like in the left ear. Slowly but surely. Well, there's goddamn lovely. With this voice. Start off in a little ambient action, you know what I mean? No bass for you. Mostly because I am driving the drive. Actually, I'm enveloping the drive on that. So, built-in VCA and all, you know. All right. I could also use some more percussion. I like extra percussion. Percussion is a happy thing. We got extra channels at the dot, which is convenient. So I'm just going to take a couple of them dar outputs and put it in this here darn ramplage. And then we'll see what we can come up with as far as sounds. It's a bit of a poke and hope for me because I don't know this module super duper. Like, there's, 4 million sample sets in this. And it's not individual samples. They're not archived or grouped. And I'm such a lazy ass that I haven't gone in there and actually arranged things to my liking. I could say I just haven't had the time, but no, it's more of a willpower thing. So. I'm just keeping it real, yo. I'd rather make music. All right. So if I hit go, what happens? That's dumb. I like that you're swung though. That makes me happy because I'm taking the clock from the stolper beats and just spewing it into the dot sequencer, and the dot sequencer is just like, give me a clock signal and I advance. So make it the most fucked up clock imaginable. I advance. It don't matter. I love that little guy. Dnipro. Quality stuff. This is the problem. See, these are like full loops. Interesting though. Good to remember. I gotta, same. I bet you these are all like that. No. This is a little bit more on track. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. But you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to do something with that. I'm thinking put it through some distortion and a shitload of like, do we go 100 grit? Let's do it to it and see what happens. Either that or like the little IntelliGel SVF right here has. I kind of want to try that. In the past, I've accidentally summoned forth some juicy goodness from it, and I've never really purposely explored that all that much. I mean, once or twice, That ain't gonna reach, is it? No, dang old cable. Anyways. How y'all doing this fine evening? I'm hanging out outside of Chicago. And the weather is lovely. Okay, what do you got? Well, you got nothing. Alright, number one, we go with soft clip. Crank resonance. Can we wiggle that in time? Of course we can. We have the QVLFO sitting right here. Might as well just do something with it, right? Number one. Bro, why are you wigging on me? This was doing this the other day and it was pissing me off. Push a button and it like does two buttons at once. Something is fucked up. It keeps going to custom, and it's really annoying. What are you doing? See, it's flashing twice. It does the same thing for that screen. It's like I can't even access the menus. It's really dumb. I just have to beat the shit out of it, like literally pound on it. Is that what's going on here? Okay, here we're kind of on track. I don't know how that happened. LFO 1, output 1. This is what I want. Rate 8/16 notes. That's kind of perfect, but I kind of want it. Let me think here. Yeah, 8/16 notes. That's the thing. There it is. Shape. I don't know. Actually, I kind of want it just to be like a triangle wave, right? So let's put it on triangle wave here and make it perfectly in phase, and everybody's happy. Okay. Oh, now you're gonna just not work. You're gonna just be broken now. Motherfucking. What is this? Level. Yeah, why is the level control totally wigging? I think that's what's going on. Oh, maybe that's actually it. That knob had some schmutz in it. Because now it's fine. Okay. I'm going to walk away. What is that weird-ass shape that it's doing, though? It's like, it's got weird like little nipple at the top. That's weird. What are you doing, buddy? Can I just get like a regular old what? See, it's doing the same thing, man. Offset. Shouldn't have any offset. Doesn't need offset. It's really weird. It's like it's either displaying it wrong. I don't know. Let's plug it in and find out, I guess, right? You know? Stay tuned for the blinding flash of nuclear fire. That's where we're at this evening. Anyways, okay. You guys, shut up. Shut. Okay. New voices, more voices. I want to do an acid line, but in like 3/8. So like, like, you know, maybe eighth note. Eighth note triplets are going to be slow though. They're going to be like. Let me think here. This is our quarter note, right? So eighth note triplets would be like. I want it to be like. And the melodizer can't do 16th note triplets. So what you got to do is send it a double speed clock. And Pam's, you know, good like that. There you go. Here. Hold that for a minute, will you? That's the wrong one. Mother puss bucket. It's 5. I should have been smart. I was smart. See, I actually put them in the right place. Okay. Just a little bit of like non-chord tone kind of stuff here. A little bit of D, a little bit of F. Otherwise, just a C minor 7 triad. And we'll just like kind of let it spin out. We'll just go single analog oscillator acidy sound, you know. I want that, you know, give me that Massive Attack, creeping in TB303 sound, you know. That's what I need. We need it. Only problem is I don't believe that the Weston is going to be in tunes. Let me check that super duper quick. I actually have my tuner like there, up, ready to go. Because me smart sometimes. Yeah, see, it's a little bit sharp. Not much, but it's okay. So give it time to warm up, and that thing is rock solid, unlike the mini mod that I got out of there. That thing could just. You can die and go to hell! Seriously. I think that lasted all of like 6 weeks in my rack. It's cool if you're into that kind of thing. All right, let's get this going here. We need VPO. That's volt per octave for all y'all who don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. And then no, let's go 24 dB filter because it makes us happy. And then I need a gate into a Zadar channel. You know the elephant character? Do you say Babar or Babar? Do you say Zadar or Zadar? Do you say just put it in H, or do you say just put it in H? There's my acid line. Thank you. No? What's going on? Oh, I know. This guy. Oh, hi. That sounds way too fast. there's going to be a lot of tweaking on that because, you know, melodizers. Very tweakable. Mo voices. Also, I should probably just go ahead and do the thing where I set up presets and shit. Okay, let's just nuke this, and then we go back here, and then we duplicate that. And then this one, we turn off the subsequence. And in this one, it's on. Is it correct? Yes. Cool. We learned the operation. Huzzah! Go me. All right, and that means that seeing this in A1, A2. The only other weird one is the control track for the R bar. And I don't have anything in the R bar yet, but maybe that should be our next mission. That's not a bad idea. Let us load up the R bar with some simple pad chords. Or maybe I've got Reason open, so I can actually fire up like a Europa or something like that. I'd be down with that shit. Give me a nice happy tinkly wavetable pad doo-wacky. Let the R bar chew on that. Hi Europa, how are you? Give me pads. Give me pads or I destroy. What's this? This is called Artificial Angels, oh god. Okay, so I'm thinking, like, what will the R bar do with this? And those funky sweeping little, those might be really cool. But it doesn't seem like they're cyclical. They play once and then they're done, which is really unfortunate. So we can quickly, yeah, we're gonna just loop this. There we go. Easy. Just make sure the input level is good and hot. Okay. Now the next one's going to be an A flat. The next one's going to be an E flat. We're going to have a G minor. Just for kicks, I'm going to throw a low C minor on here. More full with a D. Pretty sure that's going to be kind of nice. And we'll be able to... Okay, what's going to be the best filter for that then? Man, you know what I don't really have is a stereo filter that does like what the dual dagger does. Like a low pass, high pass, like a sequential kind of thing. They're all like state variable kind of things, and everything, you know, you rotate over. So it's sort of like one or the other, but the dual dagger is like more of a DJ style filter, I guess. Unfortunately, it just lacks that critical flaw of no input gain adjustment. Okay, Reason, I think we're done with you. Goodbye. Hey, Jojo. And Jethro, what's going on? Thanks for coming. Where we at here? We're here. Let's just go Ikari. Ikari is a nice... It does that delicious high pass that I oh so love on my pads sometimes. We need two matching cables. And then the Ikari has the added advantage of having a built-in VCA for volume control. Truly incredible. And of course, we're going to gate the shit out of that because obvious. And nothing. It's because the filter's turned down. You're squawking. You're squawking a bit. Too much res. Yeah. Now we gotta sweep the playhead, Johnny. Yeah, he's gonna need a body bag. Oh, there it is. That's what I was talking about. Just shifting through all of those delightful textures. Still quiet though. Guess that's as much as we got, but we can turn it up from here. Okay, that's all good. Internal reverb. Hey man, I appreciate it. It's like just on the verge of breaking up. Yeah, Jojo, you are not wrong. Alright, now we make ourselves a delicious control track. Oh, I got an idea. How about for my control track, I do the A1, A2 thing, but for A1, we just keep it on the low one. So this is going to be C3, G3, C4, G4, C5. We're going to make like a whole note long, and we can just make it one and make one. Oh, look at that. It's already set on C5.
Thanks, buddy. Good job. You did a good thing.
See, now if I hit play... Oh, wait. Nothing happens. Now if I hit play... Nothing. No, I just got to hook a cable to another thing. We got to put the thing into the thing so that the thing does the thing. You know what I mean. You sick bastards. There. So this is sort of our default in our pad. It's lovely though. He's very nice. And meanwhile we got like then we go A2. Boink. That's not at all right. Okay, whole note. What's this B flat shit? Okay. So we're going to have C3, G3, C3, C3. I believe what is it going to be? It's going to be C4, not 5, you dumbass. C4, G4, and then back to C3. So the R bar, I've said this on stream a bunch of times, but like if you're curious what the hell I'm doing here, the R bar, I'm giving it a sequencer track, and basically every half volt it goes to the next layer. So now it should go pink, back to blue, 1, 2, 3, 4 now, E flat, G minor, back to C. Forth a nifty keen gate pattern from a number of sources. Oh God, look at the turning machine. This poor bastard. He's just over here frantically generating random bits. You ever feel sorry for your machines? Now you're talking. It's not going to stay that way, unfortunately. That's really cool. Satisfactory. And we've already got our presets and our scenes loaded and ready to go. Everything is like ready to go. It is wonderful. Except for these guys. Because I was lazy today and I didn't load my template. So, how dare I show my stinking face? You know what's fun? Explosives. No. That's the wrong thing. Odd note number arpeggios. Very, very fun. I had a good friend of mine in high school. He and I were like chemistry nerd explosive fans. We would make our own fireworks and stuff, and that gravitated towards just blowing shit up. Like, man, can't do that today. Can't do that. Probably a good thing. Surprised we escaped uninjured, to be honest. What are we going to do here? We're going to do a 7-note arpeggio. Yeah, or do we do a 6-note arpeggio? Or do we do a 16th note triplet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a 12 note. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, true. You always have the choice. Yeah. No, we always just used to like screw around. It was never vengeful. It was like, let's just make a huge pipe bomb and strap it to like a remote control car or a cheap toy. It started with trying to make rocket engines, actually. And one of them was packed a little too tight, and it shot down the driveway, and then it exploded, and it was like loud as fuck. And we both looked at each other, and we were like, yeah. And his neighbor's like, I'm calling the police. I was like screaming out the window, and we were like, oh shit, and we hid inside. I don't know how old I was, probably like 11, 12, something like that. And from then on, it was like, it was on, man. Got into high school, got into chemistry, started making our own mixtures, adding colors and all kinds of stuff. It was actually really cool. And an attempt was made at dynamite fishing, but nothing ever happened from that. So let me think about a gate pattern here. Yeah, same. I mean, it's amazing that I, became a piano player. That I had all my fingers. I mean, we did contemplate that, like how incredibly foolish this all was. And we were fairly safe, but procedure only takes you so far. Let's see how that sounds. Well, that's really, really quiet. Also, I bet this isn't in tune. Let's find out. Oh, it's okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Should be in C1 here. With the bass line. It's basically 3 beats of 16th notes at this point. I'm okay with that. It's a little on the low side, maybe. This is cranked all the way up. Voice. I love you and I hate you. You're just too fucking quiet. There's gotta be something. I gotta research that. There's a mission for tonight. Hey, Daedalus. Yeah, just trying to coax some level out of my Deckard's voice because it's being a little bitch. Other than that, yeah, things are good. And the nice thing is we can just mute that part, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I got some good crunch on my bass part. And I got water running a sequence into the filter level, so it's all craggly. I love it. That little filter if anybody's like looking for a stereo, like what should be my first stereo filter, I would have no reservations at all of recommending this, especially given the price. Like the ST font, the font filter, it's like $200, and it's just fantastic sounding, and it's not that big. I guess a close second would be like the A121S, dope for one. That's good. Everything else kind of has some flaws to it or some like pesky things. Like the Neutron right here, the pesky thing is the price. It's stupid expensive, like $500. Same with the Morpheus, super expensive and big, but does like everything you would ever want. Oscar Tria, not enough gain. Really nice, but not enough gain. Like everything's got its issues. I can't think of an issue with the font. Other than I wish it had sequential low pass, high pass, but that's an architecture thing. You buy a different filter for that. So the Ikari has that, but it also has sort of a unique character. Let's make a new voice. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Let's do some wavetabling action here. Let's see. What do we got? Let's just reset this part. How about that? We'll just clear it. Let's patch it first and get it all tidy and ready and stuff. We make it blue? Yes, we make it blue. This guy. Doink. And then doink. Kind of want to put this through something a little bit different today, but I don't know. Why bother? This works, and it has all of the input gain in the world. Now the question is, like, what kind of part is this? Is going to be a because I have the option to do polyphony, to do chords and stuff like that. I do like a nice fifths part that's just kind of like playing like guitar power chords, but synth. I do enjoy that. Oh, you mother puss bucket. Okay, let's put this in channel 3 of this submixer here. What are you set on? Are you voices? What are you at? You're poly, so it's polyphonic. That's fine, I guess. And then that means I need to change this part to a chord part. It's kind of annoying. Otherwise the vector isn't gonna do it. Like here, shift clear to execute. So boom, reformat the part. Now it's a chord part, and I can put in polyphony. There's some limitations with this, like you can't do like glide or portamento. Like okay, but now I can put in like yeah, they do every once in a while. I get raided by some folks on occasion. Usually not on a Friday night. I see modular streamers with some pretty odd hours, and I know a lot of people are in Europe too, and that obviously that's going to make a pretty massive difference. Um, but yeah, it's just a little. It's interesting. Okay, how long have we got this? We can go up to 32 like and hey, Dr. DJ and Vic, I didn't say hi. All right, cool. Didn't read chat. What kind of rhythm we got going here? How about that? Yeah. We could actually change the root note on this guy and put it up to like an E flat. So it's just. But that should work in like an A flat chord, an E flat minor. It'll just hit the seventh. It's going to be a little bit funky on the G minor chord because that's going to be like. No, that should be okay. That should be fine. That should be peachy. Well, let's find out. Okay, well, let's make that envelope longer, for God's sake. Well, we've got sustain too, so I can fuck with gate times and do some interesting things. Like. Long short, that and then long short at the end. Yeah. See, that's dope. And then we put it on subsequence changing. Okay. And then we try this out in. Hey, you son of a bitch. Play. Okay, I have to reset it because I made changes. There we go. Okay, and now we patch the filter because it's just a thing that you do. Number one, this should be. Oh, it should be a 32. That's why it's like half length. It's dumb. So now I want to hear how this actually sounds for a longer swell. It's not swelling enough. So I thought I had the chain on this. It's like an 8-measure rise, 8-measure fall. Put that back. 8-measure rise, 8-measure fall chain. Pad action, how about that? We've got this here Demon Core, and we can run him polyphonic also, which of course gives us options. I kind of like doing like a synth lead, but then you can actually include like a couple chord tones here and there, which is super cool. something kind of cornball like that. Feeling a little almost like synth wavy. Robert Rosicrucian. That's an awesome name. And hey, DJ Jolie. Yeah, okay, so let's. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do a chord part. I wanted to do like a dub techno style chord part. Let's do that. Let's do that with the Demon Core, because Demon Core be good at that kind of shit. If you don't, it is though. It's very accomplished at making dub techno style chord lead sounds. Where we put him? Do we go? Oh, I know. It's mono anyways. Mono. So let's just go. This
filter is the Synthesis Technologies E490.
And it's basically like a copy of a Moog 24 dB ladder filter with some bonuses. So yeah, it's got some dopeness contained within. I believe this classifies as Illin. Okay, let's put this guy here. And the nice thing is, I'm just going to put this on like a basic-ass minor chord. Just minor, done. And then all we need to do is worry about gates and pitches.
Pitches, man.
Let's make it 16 notes long. So it'd be like boom, boom. Just 3 notes. Boom, 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 boom. G, and then F, like that. Super easy. Go button. I mean it. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's better. I know someone who needs some modulation. Who likes some modulation? Oh, you do. Good boy. Less filter. Now, I don't know if this is going to transpose well. I guess we'll find out pretty freaking quick, right? Let's see. On the other preset here. Okay, here we go. A flat. Oh, God. No. No. Okay, then my question is, if we just turn that shit off and let it just not be transposed, will it fit? Yeah, I think it actually does. It fits when everything else is going around it, you know what I mean? It's okay. little bit rough. An easy thing would be to go like, just go 2 notes. Except for that guy right there. That one chord is just funky. That one's actually nice. Ready for it? Here it is. It's playing a D diminished. Oh, you know what? There's a fix for this. There's a real easy fix for this. We put this guy in the C Dorian. Yeah. Fixed. Ain't no A flat C Dorian, yo. Learn your theory. Wait for it. Here it is. Funky, but not horrible. Oh, that one's bad, though. How about just chromatic? Oh, no. Nature! Ah! Everything's happy! Fuck. I guess the least horrible option is going to be using that. It's okay. Or, here's a simple idea. Here's a really simple idea. Okay, what we do is we make 2 presets. We take the second preset that's going to play while the chords are changing, doing their thing. And we just chop it short, right? So here, this is easy. We're going to go A1, A2, we're going to nuke. You're nuked. We're going to duplicate A1. No, oh, God, what did you do? Oh, my God. I got to select A1 first. Duplicate A2. Cool, there it is. So now I go into A2, right, and we make it, it's still 16 long. But what we do is just delete the gate on that last one. And then I just make sure that in my scene, this guy is A1, A2. There. Easy peasy. So now, so here it's like cut off. So it just hits once now. I dig. Let's mute that. Another part. Give me another analog arpeggio because we loves them. Who wants the cable? You want the cable? We need to make a noise sweep too. It's going to be essential. Let's go just analog boy here. Eon filter. Is that even the right place to plug it in? Dude, I don't know. This thing has the weirdest inputs and outputs. Yeah. Panel designer must have had the devil in him. Mm-hmm. Like, truly, it's weird. Like, the outputs are way up on top here. So, if your cable drapes over the top, it just, like, completely masks all the knobs. Like, guys, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Let's see here. Gates. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, that's a G. That should not be a D5. Or, yeah, it should. Because I'm up an octave. So this should be an E flat 5. And this should not be an F3 because that's way too low. F4. Okay, what do we got? Nothing! Yeah, because I don't have an envelope patched. Okay, why do you sound like a car that has crashed now? You sound like a...
So trippy to the ear holes. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Let's do a subsequence for octaves here. Let's make it 4 long. Random. Eighth notes. Just so it every once in a while flips up an octave. That's lovely. Got a little shuffle going on tonight. So. Now, the only problem with this is when I mute it, you're still going to hear the tiniest little bit of filtering. Maybe not. We'll just let it go. We'll see. If it comes up, if it's all like... I actually haven't modulated the filter yet, so... it hasn't happened yet. I need to do that, though. Faux show. Let's put it on the short dude. 4-measure rise and fall. And let's see how that sounds. Do you exist? Oh, no, because I muted you. That sounds lovely. That's what it sounds like. I hear it, though. You hear that?
yeah, we need to turn him down. Damnation! Okay, noise sweep. How fast can I patch a noise sweep? The answer is less than 1 minute. White noise source. Input. Envelope. Into low pass. 8 measure trigger. Done. We gotta tweak it a little bit. Needs more resonance than that. For God's sake. And then give it all of the reverb and delay. Here it is, all of it. Oh, that's lovely. Mute. Voice made. I got 2 mixer channels left. One of those is going to a lead. The other one maybe like an FM, like a little, like a... Or do we go stupidly fast arpeggio? We already have a couple of those. So now I think I want to stick to maybe I kind of have an idea, and that is like a certain amount of randomness in like pitch transpositions. I don't know how I'm going to do this though. I want a consistent rhythm, but with different notes. You know what I mean? Well, let's see what we can make here. Let's make this a quarter note long. All right, so some, you know, on the slow side, but that's whatever's, you know. And we're gonna make it 16. So this is a 4 measure part, but it's gonna be bing 2 3 4 bing 2 bing 2 bing 2. That's it, like just that. 4 notes, nice and simple. Keep it slow. Keep it stupid simple. Keep simple it, stupid. It's simple, stupid. Keep. Okay, and then this guy. Oh, you don't reach, you bastard. You rat bastard. Okay, and then we have to go stupid long to keep our color scheme correct. Otherwise, the aesthetic modular gods would be displeased, and we wouldn't want that, would we? Otherwise, I'd have to get some of my red modules into my rack here. Start really pissing people off. Your rack looks like you took acid. This guy. Okay, notes. Bing, 3 4, bing, 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 2 3 4. Who this? Don't know who you are. Okay, yeah, that's fine, but octave up. Okay, but so then we go into our chance operations. And I'm going to put a chance operation of about 1/3 on 2 of these. 2 different chance operations here. And then this one, the type, is going to go, let's go up 4. And then this one is going to go down 5. So there's a range in here. If they both happen, it'll go up like a step, but it'll always round off to the C minor scale. Okay? And they're both going to be affecting it at different points. So what you're going to get is 1/3 of the time those notes are going to be different. How different they are, we'll find out right now. 3, 4. And then we're going to transpose it with the subsequencer like that. So that's a nifty little part there, and it's just sort of binging along at semi-random notes. Okay. Lead, and then it's jam time. What do we do for a lead? Tell you what.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
I'm going to use the chainsaw. I'm going to make like just a big, stupid octave lead. It's a BSOL, you know. Are you just not going to reach? It's like right there. It's right there. Okay. He is lengthily challenged. Oh, you're not. You mother pus bucket. Now you're gonna die, clown. Okay, we just need longer cables for everything. Everyone gets a super long cable, and that's fine, whatever. It's the last voice. We can go as long as we need to.
That's what she said.
Okay, octave down is in. Good. All right. And then I think we go to the supercritical neutron filter by Supercritical Instruments, makers of the Redshift 6, which is basically a demon core and a neutron filter in like a desktop box with like extra doodads, like USB and MIDI and all sorts of happy things. Okay. means, of course, we turn on the Trip-tastic Positronic Recursion Studio. Come on, thing, turn on. Oh, hey, Jason. Good timing. Such good timing. Photosensitive viewer warning. Run away. Shrieking. Now. Do it. Brewing was successful this evening. Enjoyable. And I'm glad you were here to groove with me. God's name is going on. Oh, okay. Anyways, until Sunday. By the way, those pads and that like sparkliness up here in the high pass, this is when stuff got interesting. Those little zoom, zoom, zoom. It sounded like a flanger or something was going on. And I was like, what the fuck is that effect? I don't have that on anything. It was kind of freaking me out for a second. And I realized it's like, oh, that's those happy little spiky little wavetabley parts. Which is exactly why I used that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, till Sunday. And seeing as I have Monday off, I will probably do a stream on Monday too. Kind of thinking might have to. Something weird and experimental. Anywho, have a good night, y'all. Thanks for coming. Hit that like button. I guess it helps. I don't know.